This budget is addressed to 1% of India. Never before in India's history, 24 months of a slowdown. For 8 quarters, GDP growth came down from 8% to 4%. That is a contribution of the Mr. Narendra Modi government. Declining GDP growth rate for 8 successive quarters. So 36 months the people have suffered, and you are telling me, go and tell the people, wait, nothing will happen. Wait for another 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, jobs will come. Is that the way a government, elected government in a democracy should function?
Why then this government has taken such a big risk? Because the kind of large borrowing it is going for is a risky bet.
The large borrowing is not because of large expenditure. The large borrowing is because of lower revenues. You are buying whatever the finance minister says in her speech without looking at the numbers. Where is the large borrowing? They borrowed an additional about 10 lakh crore, 10.5 lakh crore. But of that 10.5 lakh crore is really accounted for by the fact that they lost nearly 5 crore in revenue. Therefore, it is to fill that gap, it is to fill that hole, they have to borrow. That doesn't mean there is additional expenditure. Out of 10 lakh crore, if you subtract nearly 4.5 lakh crore, what is left? Another 5.5 lakh crore. And the 5.5 lakh crore again has not gone entirely into capital expenditure as the finance minister made it out to be. Now we know that 3 lakh crore is simply a repayment of an FCI loan taken from NSSF. So that is not a capital expenditure, that is simply a book entry.
First time government admitted that the fiscal deficit is 9.5%. So that whole discipline of FRBM Act of 3%, they have completely forgotten about it because they think it is a historic moment and we have to go for exceptional decisions.
FRBM Act has been buried. FRBM set a target of 3% of fiscal deficit. The fiscal deficit should never exceed 3%. The finance minister breezily says that by 2025-26, 5 years from today, when this government will not be there, she will not be finance minister, and she is setting a target for that finance minister by saying in 2025-26, our fiscal deficit target will reach 4.5. When will you reach 3? Another 5 years, another 10 years? That is why yesterday 2 rating agencies have said we are seriously considering downgrading India's credit rating.